I've spoken with the survivors you rescued. You should hear the stories they tell. They were starved, tortured, made to fight in the pits. The Bloodborne thought he could corrupt them. We should have killed that monster when we had the chance.
Then your people would still be in cages. Where is the justice in that?
Don't talk to me about justice, Elf. I want justice for my wife and son. I want the Bloodborne's head on a spike. And Alessa here is going to get it for me.
That's not justice, Leonid Gorchev. Listen to what you're saying. You've gone mad.
What if I am? You want my help to get Red Axe? You want me to help you save your precious empire? Then bring me the Bloodborne's head.
You're a fool, Gorchev. Attacking the fighting pits again would be suicide.
There is another way. I know how we can draw the Bloodborne out and deal with him alone.
How?
There is a part of the city near the fighting pits where the Bloodborne has piled the skulls of his victims as offerings to Khorne. If you were to destroy them, he would have to challenge you himself, or suffer the wrath of his god.
So be it, human. I will hunt this monster and bring you his head. I pray it is worth it. or I won't let you kill me. I don't have the energy.
You were lucky to escape me last time, weakling. Now you will pay for what you've done. Blood for the Blood God!
Well, is it done?
The beast is slain. He will trouble you no more.
Show me. I want to see the monster's face for myself.
Oh no. No! This can't be! You've made a mistake, Alessa. A terrible, terrible mistake!
I don't understand. You demanded the Bloodborne's head, and here it is.
It can't be. That's... Arcady! That's my son!
What?
Isn't it obvious? Red Axe's men captured him and took him to the fighting pits. There, his bloodlust consumed him, and he became a servant of Khorne.
You see, Leonid Gorchev, even those who have the most reason to hate the Chaos Gods can still fall under their sway. Beware, lest you suffer the same fate.
Enough, for pity's sake! You've said your piece. Now leave me to my grief. Urson's teeth! Leave me alone! Can't you see I'm in mourning?
I grieve with you, my friend. Truly I do. But I'm here on a hunt of my own, and you promised to help if I did as you asked. The time has come to pay your debt and tell me how to get to Red Axe.
Have you learned nothing since you got here? Prague is cursed! If you go after Red Axe, you'll end up just like Arcady!
Do not fear for me, human. Chaos will not take hold in my heart. Just tell me how to get inside the Tower of Skulls.
I told you before, you can't. You'll have to draw Red Axe out, just like you did to the Bloodborne. The Tower of Skulls is sacred to Red Axe and his followers. It's where their mightiest champions duel one another for the glory of their god. A challenge issued there must be honored without exception.
Is that all? Just go to the tower and challenge Red Axe to a duel?
If you can make it to the shrine without getting cut to pieces, you'll be fighting cultists and worse every step of the way.
They'll have to catch me first. Is there anything else I need to know?
Just this. The challenge requires an offering. The skull of a mighty foe to join the others piled upon the shrine. Take this. Give my son's death meaning, and drive these monsters from Prague.
Oh, I need to focus. I need more time. With Athelor is too weak. Must recharge my energy. don't have the energy. here, monsters. Behold the head of the Bloodborne, one of your best warriors. By this token I challenge your master, Usgrim Redax, to trial by combat. Let him come forth and face me, or be forever branded a coward.
Pathetic wretch, you dare challenge the might of Khorne. Destroy her, rip her apart. The warrior who brings me her head will bask in the glory of the Blood Guard!
Craven fiend! Gorchev said Redax would have to accept the challenge.
You are not a warrior, young Asrai. He does not believe you worthy. You are going to have to convince him.
What should I do?
Kill as many of his followers as you can. The longer you survive, the weaker Redax will appear to his warband. Eventually, he'll have to face you himself.
Fool! You cannot triumph here. Khorne revels in the slaughter. Every death is an offering to the Blood God. You sow the whirlwind, mortal. Soon you will know its fury.
let you kill me. coward Red Axe has fled.
How can this be? A champion of Khorne never runs from battle.
Not unless there was a chance to strike an even greater blow against his enemies.
What do you mean?
The death of so many powerful warriors would make a mighty offering to Khorne. Red Axe could use their souls to summon a bloodthirster into the physical realm.
A demon?
A greater demon, the mightiest of those that serve Khorne. A bloodthirster is savagery incarnate. If it isn't stopped, it will slaughter everything for miles. No one in Kislev will be safe.
I understand, High Lore Master. How do I find Red Axe?
Leave it to me. I can guide you there, using your waystone. The gods go with you, young Asrai. If Red Axe summons the Bloodthirster, you must stop it at all costs.
I am hunting bigger prey than you, Uthgrim Red Axe. Here is your chance. Give me the Harbinger, and I might let you leave this city alive.
Weakling. I should have guessed that southern witch had you caught in her web. She thought she could bend me to her will with her gifts and her honeyed lies. As though I needed the help of a sorceress to win the blood god's favor and lead Asavakul's horde. When Prague fell, I consecrated its streets with the blood of innocents. When the demons gathered to feast, I subjugated them and was exalted in the eyes of Khorne. He gifted me with this axe to bring death and ruin upon the old world. I told the witch that if she stayed in Prague, I would hang her head from my belt. She has gone to the Forest of Knives to seek the champion of Slaanesh. Her pretty lies will serve her well there.
So be it, Uthgrim Red Axe. Your days on this world have reached their end.
Fool, you think I fear death? I offer it freely as a gift to Khorne. Blood for the blood god!
Leave the axe to me, elf. Do not touch it, lest you forfeit your soul.
Ash and thorn. What a monstrous thing! Take it away!
Your courage and skill have saved a great many lives, young Asrai. Othgrim Redax is dead, and his warband has been scattered. It will take many years, I suspect, but Gorchev and his people now have a real chance at rebuilding Prague.
But the Harbinger has eluded us yet again.
Did Othgrim tell you anything before he died?
The Harbinger offered Redax the remnants of Kuhl's horde just as she did to Kessler, but Redax wanted no part of it. He threatened to kill her, so she fled. He said she'd gone seeking the followers of Slaanesh in the Forest of Knives, but I have never heard of such a place.
I would not expect you to. It's an ancient place, deep in the frozen wilds of Norska. An elven city used to stand there, long before the coming of chaos. If the gods are with us, I may be able to open its waystone and allow us to travel there.
Othgrim called the Harbinger a southern witch. What does that mean?
From Othgrim's perspective, anyone not from the Chaos Wastes is a southerner.
But if she's not from the Wastes, then she must be from the Old World. Perhaps even from the Empire itself.
It would explain how she was able to recruit Kessler and carry out the attack at Nuln.
Don't be ridiculous. If she were from Nuln, the witch hunters would have found her and dealt with her long before she'd become a threat.
We'll know the truth soon enough. For now, let's return to the forest. I must make preparations for the next phase of our journey. I am ready to open the waystone to the Forest of Knives, young Asrai. I trust you are prepared. The path ahead will be perilous indeed.
I am ready for whatever dangers we may face, High Lawmaster.
Do not be so sure. The forest lies in the heart of Norska, which sits at the edge of the Chaos Wastes. The winds of magic blow wild there, corrupting everything they touch with the power of chaos.
There's much more to it than that, High Lawmaster. Much more. Do you want to tell her, or shall I?
What is he talking about?
He speaks of the chaos god Slaanesh. We know her as she who thirsts, because she craves the souls of elven kind more than any other race. Slaanesh is the god of excess. She corrupts by fulfilling one's darkest wishes and deepest hungers. In ancient times, her secret cults flourished among the Azur.
You see? Not even the high and mighty elves are safe from the temptations of chaos.
Once we reach the forest, I will remain close to the Waystone, where its energies will conceal my presence. I cannot risk drawing the attention of the cult until our mission is complete.
Not to worry, High Lawmaster. I will see to it that Alessa receives all the help she deserves. Cast your spell, and let us depart.
Sigmar's bones! How did you get here?
I have come from distant Prague on a mission for the Empire. But what about you? Who are all these people?
Imperials and Kislevites captured by Norse raiders. They bring their captives back to Norska as slaves, or sacrifices to their foul gods. We're the lucky ones. We managed to escape. But we quickly learned that without a ship, there was no way to make it back to our homes. So we ended up here. We found the ruins of an old elven city deep in the forest, and plenty of food to eat. For a time, we thought we were safe. Until Strailing arrived.
Skraeling? Who is he?
Fergun Strailing, a Norse warlord who joined Asavar Kul's horde. When Kul died at Kislev, Strailing and his war band fled here. They've taken over an elven temple at the heart of the forest and desecrated it with their foul rituals. Now, Strailing's people hunt us through the forest. Some they kill, others they drag off to the temple. Soon, there won't be any of us left.
Does Skraeling have a companion? A sorceress who calls herself the Harbinger?
How did you know?
Never mind that. I must get inside the temple. Can you help?
I wish I could, friend. But right now, I have more urgent problems to solve.
Impertinent wretch! We are agents of the Empire.
What is wrong?
Every time my people try to leave camp and hunt for food, Strailing's men are waiting for them. We've been trapped here for weeks, and there's nothing left to eat.
Fear not. I will deal with these savages. Then, when I return, you will help me get into the temple.
Alone? Are you mad? Strailing's men are vicious killers.
And I am a huntress of the dark forest. Beneath these ancient trees, Skraeling's men are merely prey.